Hello, hello. All right, can you guys all hear me? If anybody can hear me, can someone let me know? I might have to stop the cam in a second. Hi, Blu-ray. Good to see you. Good to see you. I don't want this to be too long, so I'm not going to give it too long. Tonight's going to be a little bit different. You can hear me? Good. Glad to hear that. We'll see how this goes. As you can see, my banner says fair use under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. I'm not going to be playing anybody's content, but what I have to say, All right, Muppets, I wanted to make sure on StreamYards, I can't see if you guys have your wrenches, and I have my phone on so I can see. So, share your comments quick. It's always good to see you, Muppets. Oh, thanks, Blu-ray. Thanks. So, wow. I can't believe how much, time flies. It's already been 3 minutes and something on here. I cannot believe that shit. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So, sorry about the coughs, guys. I'm not getting into that. I'm sorry about the coughs. I don't like going through the same spiel every single time I come on here. But you guys know I don't go long. I come on, I say what I want to say, and I'm done. All right. So you can see the title. All right. The nonstop bullying, right? We need to talk about this. And I think that there's going to be some things that I have to say and that, some may not like. And this isn't just one channel, all right? This is happening to several channels. But tonight we're going to be talking about pretty much one in particular, all right? Now, I didn't tag anybody because this isn't about clicks and views, all right? This is about what I see, and it's wrong, okay? No matter how much you dislike somebody, it's wrong. And I can't even I don't even know how many channels in total it is, but there's several channels going after Bombshell, all right? Now, I've been seeing this. Listen, I know that there are people that don't care for her. They don't like what she has done in their eyes. But listen, nothing she does is ever good enough. And again, I've been watching this all. So, there's been channel after channel after channel playing her apologies that she had made. They're not good enough. They're not good enough. I mean, I don't think anything's ever going to be good enough for anybody on here that just doesn't like her. So I wrote down some things. I already told you before I have to do this because I had some pretty bad seizures that screwed up some things for me. So gonna get through this, and it probably won't be too long. But I have to come on here and say this because this shit has been pissing me off. I have made several community posts about the bullying in general. And again, this is more than just her channel, okay? But the majority that I'm seeing with multiple channels coming after her, which you can't say that's not bullying. Yes, everybody has a right to their opinion, but when is it crossing the line? I mean, this has been going on now for how long? And everybody knows I'm a neutral person. I have said that, said that, said that. But when I see something, I'm just starting to call it out because it's crossing the line. No matter, I mean, I get that, like I said, I get that there's people that don't like what she's done or they just don't like her, okay? But you can't push somebody. I mean, seriously, when is enough enough? You got to ask yourself that because somebody's going to get pushed too far. I don't like to keep saying that, but it's the truth. Somebody will. And, you know, she's a pretty strong person, in my opinion, because more than likely, most people would have just like gave up, left the platform, something. Not her. Not her. She keeps going. She doesn't, you know, she's not going to let anybody run her off. But yeah. So this is just over the top. And I thought YouTube put a rule in place that you could only talk about somebody 3 times and then you had to change it. I thought they did that. Does that not exist or what? Everywhere the bullying is out of control. It is, Muppets. It is. It's absolutely sick. That's why I said this isn't just one channel, but I'm covering this one tonight because it has been so bad what has been going on that somebody needs to say something, okay? Because I'm not the only one that sees this. Rather, other people don't want to speak up because there's, you know, so many channels coming after her or whatever. But it's enough. Like, I don't even like coming on to YouTube anymore. It's bullshit. You don't have to like someone. You don't have to agree with the shit. But, I mean, one channel after another channel after another channel, it just goes on and on. You say you want to make people aware. Okay. I'm pretty sure you've done that over and over and over and over some more. All right. I can't see how anybody would feel good about themselves for doing this shit on a constant basis. It is daily. If it's not a live that's being done, it's a community post. If it's not a community post, it's a fucking video. I mean, this is daily. And that's why I'm talking about it. Because it's beyond gross at this point. It really is. So here we go. The name calling, first and foremost, aren't we supposed to be adults? Like, what the hell? You know, the look shaming. And yes, I know what'll be said. Well, she does it too. She talks about looks too. Most people probably would fire back with that when it's being done to them. It can go both ways. But like, seriously, how old are we? How old are we? That's the question. So I can't believe how childish people are. And I'm trying my damnedest to not get out of control or, you know, go off too much. But this shit has been pissing me off. Thanks, Muppets. You know how it's been. You know how it's been. That'll be the laughing part of this. Oh, look, you know, I don't even got time for the bullshit. So my question is, when is it going too far? When is it going? Because nobody seems to think that they've gone too far when it comes to her. You know, in my last video I did, I said about what has gone on between her and Savage and when Savage pulled up. I went through all of that already. Okay. I even stated I had heard Bomb say multiple times, again, whether it was under, frustration or being angry, I don't know. And I stated I couldn't speak for them and I will not. However, I don't think anybody should be pulling up on anybody. I don't think the real life stuff should be happening. And it just seems like nobody gives a damn. Okay. I can see what's going on here. And I can honestly say, after watching for as long as I have, everybody knows that I watch from the bushes. Everybody knows. Okay. Here and there, I'll chat or something like that. But I don't chat a whole lot usually. I'm getting a little better with it, with wanting to say something or whatever, but I can't stand what's going on anymore. I mean, YouTube is not in any way, shape, or form even fun. I mean, yeah, YouTube has tons of channels. So you don't have to watch this bullshit, right? You don't. But even if you're not subscribed to a channel, it still comes up into my feed. You can hit don't recommend channel. It still comes up. So you still see it. And if you're not subscribed to all the other channels, somebody else is talking about it. I mean, that's really what happens. So fat shaming is the worst for me. And the people doing it have no room to talk. I agree with you, Muppets. I agree with you 100%. So, excuse me. Basically, the next thing I have wrote down, how many panels go over the same thing over and over and over and over that Bombshell does? I mean, it's overkill. It's overkill. You're covering the same shit somebody else just did. You need them views, right? You need those views and subscribers, right? Because you're sure using her for those. You can't say you're not. It'd be a damn lie. And let's get something clear. When you're talking about someone, you don't get to decide how somebody responds. You don't get to do that. Some people stay quiet. Some people won't say a damn thing. But at some point, most people will respond. You don't get to decide how they do that. Now, I have always stated, and I stand by, the real life shouldn't happen to nobody. I don't care how pissed off you get. If you've got something to say, it should be handled on the platform, not gone into real life. It's wrong. Again, back to we're grown adults. This isn't elementary school. This isn't middle school. And this is sure in the hell not high school. Okay? 100. So I can see you're the only one that's going to talk. Isn't this interesting? Unbelievable. The next one I had was the look shaming part because, yes, I hear her fire back as much as everybody talks about her. I mean, I don't know how many posts I see or how many times I've heard somebody call her hoghead. Like, you just think somebody's going to sit back and take that bullshit. I don't think so. Okay? People on here need to really look at what they're doing. Because like I said in my community post, you always hear adults saying how bullying is not okay, right? But yet you see it on social media like crazy. So you say it's not okay. You wouldn't want it done to you, a family member, your child, your friend. But yet you come online and you do this shit when you say bullying's not okay, but you're doing it yourself. It's a damn contradiction. Like, This stuff is childish. All because you absolutely don't like somebody. And like I said, I've said this so many times, it's like a damn broken record. You don't got to like. You absolutely do not need to like what somebody does, what somebody says. But there's a way to act, and there's a way to like completely make an ass out of yourself. And the way I see people, I mean, it's repetitive day after day. It's the same bullshit. The title before I changed it to the nonstop bullying was Wash, Rinse, Repeat. That is what it is every single day around here. Wash, rinse, repeat. Please feel free to. I know. I mean, Muppets, it's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit, but I don't even care. I'm to the point that we've been over. I did this with my channel. I took way too long of a break, and yeah. So you get what you get. I'm going to stop there for a second. I've been getting some comments under my videos. There's been some held for review again, from a Mickey Stevens. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is actually a male or if it's a female trying to make me or anyone else believe that they're a male, because people like to play that game on here. They'll use a male's name when they're a female. Males will use female names. Excuse me again. I'm sorry about the coughing. Can't help it. So this Mickey Stevens likes to leave comments. And in my last community post, I did an edit on that community post to state that I'm in competition with zero here. I guess maybe my channel, I didn't push it on my channel to begin with because I wasn't here for money. I wasn't looking to get money. I was just on here to talk to people. I wasn't on here looking for nobody's money, no nothing. Yeah, a few times, I've said about prayers, and there's been some great people that have come through for that. And I've always been appreciative. I'm not looking for anything else from anybody. I've been supportive of other channels here, but I'm not in competition with anybody. So Mickey Stevens believes, I guess, that I'm in competition with Susan Georgia Peach. Now, the only thing that I can think of is they were watching the numbers between both channels, because I don't see where they would think anything else. Talking about under, was it the last video, the last one before? I don't know. He calls her, or she calls, whatever, whoever this person is, calls her a granny. So I addressed that in a community post, and I'm not in competition with anybody. I don't really give a damn what somebody's numbers are. The only person's numbers I've ever cared about that I have really looked at the difference is my own, where things used to be and where things are now since I've made my return. Okay. So that's all I've ever cared about. All right. And back several months ago, I did a stream about Susan Georgia Peach and Texas Girl. When the Christy Payne bullshit was going on, and she went into Texas Girl's stream, and it was a whole thing. I stated how neither ladies were rude. They left me speak. They didn't time me out, but then I didn't go into their channels being disrespectful either. There's a difference going into somebody's channel and being an asshole. That'll probably get you timed out or blocked. But I did not do that. However, there's something that I have to say when it comes to both of these ladies. It's no secret neither one of them like Bombshell. Okay? Because I see posts, the lives, videos constantly. Again, ladies, this is bullying. You can say all day long it's not. And you have a right to an opinion just as much as I do. But I'm not going at the same person daily. Okay? I'm not doing it. So I was watching these ladies' channels, to see what's up. And all I can tell you is that I saw more and more and more. It was about Bombshell all the time. Now, Susan Georgia Peach was doing uploads of police officers, canines that lost their lives in action. And I thought that was great. She's able to make videos. So is Texas Girl. Hey, great, right? You could do anything for content. But what do you do? What do you do? It's all about Bombshell. Every time you have to constantly go at her. I mean, come on. You have some talent, right? To make videos and stuff. Why don't you do it? I don't understand. I'll get back to that in a second. I want to read this. Yeah, I've been coughing 2 more at night lately. Hopefully you're not getting sick, Muppets. What, why, how? You don't care about that shit. It's the sad face about Muppets. Excuse me. What's the sad face about? All I know is this. I was watching Susan Georgia Peach's videos that she had done with the fallen police officers, the canines and things. But I also took notice that when she was doing those uploads, because she had stated she didn't want to be a part of this anymore, with the Bombshell stuff and whatnot, she was not getting no views and she was losing subscribers. I watched those videos. Again, I have respect for police officers and things like that. But then I took notice that she shifted again. And anybody can do whatever they want on their channel, but I'm going to be honest and keep it 100. I seen why the shift took place. And again, back to Bombshell, this is all about growing a channel. And I half wonder, is it about money as well? I can't help but think that, I mean, yeah, that's the goal for most channels. I don't dispute that. But if that was your content and you seem like you were really good at it, and then this huge shift because everybody's jumping on this Bombshell thing, we got to go with Bombshell every damn day. Wash, rinse, repeat. We can't go a fucking day without it. So you guys have to know by now, this is not okay. It's just not. If you're not doing lives, you're doing community posts, you're doing videos. I mean, come on. And then you have people jumping in on this that had absolutely nothing to do with the situations that were at hand. Is it to fit in? Like, what is it? I mean, that's my question. What is it? Why? Why can't people just do their own thing, worry about themselves, grow their channel, and mind their business? Well, I don't know. Sad face was about the canine and officers. Yeah. I mean, I watched that stuff. I don't care what anybody thinks. I said I watch all kinds of stuff, and I do. I don't just stick with one thing. If it's real sad stuff, I've got to go move on to something else. I can't just stay in that spot. I can't do it. So, I watch all kinds of things. And I think if you're good at making videos, then do something, with that. Why does it have to be the same shit day in and day out? That's my question. Why? Come on. All right. I've said that there's been a lot of channels that have come along. And what I took notice to, I almost think, in my opinion, I feel like Bombshell was used. I'm sorry, I do. These new people came along. They used her to build channels, just like other creators get used to build channels too. Okay, this is nothing new. But multiple people pretended to be her friends. They got their channels where they wanted them to be. Of course, there was a lot of drama in the mix of that, not just with Bombshell. And you got your channels to where you wanted them. And then, like I said, there's a bunch of flip-flopping all the time. All this stuff's always being said about her, about Bombshell. When some of these people haven't even been around long enough to know they're listening to other people. And sometimes you might not get it all correct. I don't know how many times I've said, I've been here for how long? How long? And I still don't know every damn thing. I mean, unless you're there and you see it and hear it for your own eyes, you don't know. Videos can be edited. Lots of things can be done. Okay? So, again, you got to stop acting like you guys seem to know everything about what has gone on. Rather, if it was between Bomb and Savage or Bomb and the ship or whoever, like, if you don't know everything, you really shouldn't talk about it. Because I see a lot of people going off in chats that just seem to think that they know everything. You don't. Because I know I certainly don't. I know quite a bit, but I definitely don't know everything. And I don't pretend to. So, there's that. I watch a variety myself. That's good. I can't believe nobody's talking. This is crazy. Wow, Muppets. Can you believe it? So they use people for views and subs. Sad. Yeah, absolutely they do. Muppets. I've watched this being done with multiple creators. Multiple. I mean, they got to get a crowd somehow, So they get in with these channels that are established, that have subscribers, and it just goes from there. And they get what they need, and bye-bye. I got what I needed from you. I used you for what I needed you for. I mean, come on. It's total bullshit. But sorry, I kind of jumped over it. Mickey Stevens, whoever the hell you are, don't compare my channel to nobody, okay? Because, people are always talking about numbers. I'm not in competition with anybody. I have stayed to myself, and my channel will get where my channel needs to go whenever it does. Okay? I'm definitely not in competition with Susan Georgia Peach. I'll tell you that right now. So your comments you keep leaving about different shit, just stop. If you got something to say to me, we can panel. And I told you that in a response, because I'm not going to keep responding to your bullshit. And that's it. So I'm done with that bullshit. Let's see. Some of this I'm not even going to go over because it's not even, again, I don't want it to be wash, rinse, repeat either. Some people just like to lurk, I think. There are people that like to lurk because they don't want to be seen in people's channels, in chat and stuff, because, oh, well, then there could be a problem. It's a whole thing. I mean, this place has really gotten out of control, Muppets. It really, I mean, think about this. You've been around for several years. It's not what it was. Even back in 2018, 2019, it's way different. Everybody just seems to think that, well, I shouldn't say everybody. People just think that they can do whatever the hell they want. They think this real life bullshit is okay, and it's not. And, then, I mean, there's so much that I could say just on this situation with what is being done to Bombshell. Like, come on. I said in a community post too, because that's where I do most of my talking. I do not want to see bad for a single person on here, whether I like them or I wouldn't like them. I don't want to see bad for them. And it just seems like on here, people want that to happen. Like, I don't want to see somebody not have a roof over their head or food to eat or be able to live. Like, I just don't. Whether you're a single person, you're a person with children. That's another thing. A woman should not be making digs at another woman about being able to have a child. Like, really? What the fuck? I just don't even understand some of this shit with these people. Like, you're taking low blows. That's wrong. That is really wrong. Don't go at somebody if they're able to bore a child or not. That's not right. Something's seriously wrong with people. Did I? I don't think I hit this one, did I? You're not about competing with others. You have always been your own person doing your own thing. I have, Muppets, and you know that. The people that have been around here for any length of time, they know. Like, I'm not about using people. I'm supportive of other people, but I'm not looking to get anything from anyone. When my channel gets there, my channel will get there. I don't know. It just blows me away that these are grown ass adults acting like this. Again, have your opinions, but why do you got to do this every single day almost? Because that is what it seems like. Again, somebody that's mentally struggling or having a hard time, this is something that could most definitely push somebody over the edge, and it's wrong. It's wrong. No matter which way you try to slice it. It's bullshit. Oh no, it's not okay. Not at all. I'm so sick of that crap. You know who I mean to. Yes, I do. Believe me, I thought about talking about her tonight, Muppets, but I thought, no, I'm going to keep it to one person tonight because let me tell you, there's plenty of time to talk about her, but there's other people handling that, but it's just like, that's what I'm saying. I see all kinds of shit on here. And it just blows me away. It's not just with this that there's bullying. It's the reason I'm mentioning this in particular is because I see this like it's full bore every single day. And it's beyond ridiculous. You take out all the basic words. I mean, it's beyond sick. And I think it makes me even more angry because it's grown ass adults that would teach their kids to not bully somebody else. But yeah, here they are doing it. Like, what's wrong with you? What the hell's wrong with you? It's not okay. It's just not. All right. I think I already talked about the apologies. Nothing's going to be good enough. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that, a Bombshell went and gave these apologies. I already know that was not good enough because I've heard people say it. There were multiple streams about it. And then let's say, hypothetically, she was able to pay back what these people seem to think she should. Again, Bombshells talks about these things on her own channel. I don't think they'd stop then either. I don't. I think that this has just become a routine thing for them, and it almost seems like it's enjoyable for people. And that's the sick part of it. I mean, is that the end goal for you guys to basically make it where she doesn't have a roof or she can't live? I mean, what is the end goal with this? It's so disturbing to me. I just cannot believe that grown ass people are acting like this. I don't know. I think I hit that twice. Absolutely not. Don't even. She isn't worth it. Yeah, well, what she's doing is pretty damn sick too. Well, we both know that. And other people definitely know about that one too. You know, that's not cool at all. It's not. I mean, again, we're not all going to like each other. I get it. I do. But again, whether I like somebody here or I don't, I do not want to see bad for them. I just don't. And I think it speaks volumes about a person to feel that way and not give a damn if somebody is able to live or they're not. You know, everybody's bitch moaned and complained about when Bombshell asked for money. She's trying to do on her channel to earn money because that's part of her living. You know, she tells people that. She does furniture too. There was a big thing with that. I mean, it's constantly one thing after another. And that's what I've watched. And I'm just to a point that, like, somebody needs to say something. I mean, I know there's some other channels out there that, you know, do put things out. But I mean, I'm just surprised there's not more people talking about the bullying aspect of this. Like, putting the other stuff aside, how do they not see that this is what is happening? This is what they're doing. Because I know that I taught my child, you don't bully anybody. It's not okay. So I know I'm not about to come on to a platform or even in real life and do that to somebody else. Rather, I like them or I don't. I would say my piece because I am very outspoken, and that would be it. And not the shit that goes on here day after day after day. Wash, rinse, repeat. That's what it is. It's just not, it makes me pissed off. I know I fell asleep and missed. You missed Randy and Wendy? Yeah, I know you watch, you know. I do at times too, so pisses me off. Well, you know, I don't know how to say this. It just seems like we have a lot of different types of people coming around. Okay. It's obviously no surprise. There's a lot of people that came in from Facebook over the Marvon stuff. And in some ways, it's not been good with what has gone on there. And because it's been just nonstop drama, whether you want to call this the drama community or not, there has to be a line drawn at some point, right? Because I've heard so many people say real life stuff's not okay, doxing stuff's not okay, but yet you see these things being done. Like pot meat kettle, hello. I just, it's like it's said, but nothing's done about it. I don't know, you guys. I have so much actually wrote down here, and I just don't know. I mean, how long have I already gone for? 40 minutes. Doesn't seem that long, but it's already been that long. You can be outspoken but respectful too. I agree. 100% Muppets. 100%. Hi, Kim Nix. How you doing? It's been a little bit. I hope that you're doing okay. Thanks for modding Muppets and for being welcoming. What's this? Stacey, why do you even listen to these people or channels? It's all negativity. I don't know. I think a lot of it is because for so long people have been talking about, different channels and stuff. So I would go check it out. I mean, again, there's a lot of channels I watch. A lot. I mean, down to, there's this stuff, there's the true crime stuff. I watch animal stuff, rescues that do things. There's a lot of things I watch. Yes, I'm not going to say everything's positive. Okay. I'm not. But I try to find the positive in things. And in that, I guess there's going to be some negative. But at the same time, I can't just sit back and shut my mouth when I see shit like this is going on constantly. And again, she's not the only channel. So, but that's what I've been seeing the most. It's nonstop. So it's bothersome to me. Like I was taught, do unto others as you want unto yourself. Okay? Treat other people the way you want to be treated. It's that simple. And then I see grown ass adults like acting like I don't know what. All because they don't like somebody. I'm sorry, I was brought up different, I guess. I don't want to see this being done to anybody. Make fun or whatever, but at least like I'm truthful. I try to keep it real. We can agree to disagree. I've always said that. I don't expect somebody to just believe, go with what my thinking is, but come on. If anybody can say that this shit is not bullying to have multiple channels going at the same person over and over, then something's wrong. That's all I'm saying. Something's wrong. You didn't like I said, people didn't like that she was needing to ask for money and this and that. But when she was trying to do her channel, what happens? What happens? In every way possible, I feel like they just want her gone. They want it to be wiped out. Like, I just can't see that for somebody, whether I like them or I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Excuse me. I used to as well, but stop watching these women argue and catfight. They're all unmedicated people. Well, I mean, I don't know what medications anybody takes, Kim. And look, life isn't easy for anybody, obviously. And I just think things are out of hand, Kim. That's all. I love your truth, but it keeps you upset. Just choose new channels. Believe me, I've been thinking about a lot of things when it comes to this stuff. You're very passionate, and I love that you speak out on these things. Again, people can say whatever they want about me, about my little baby channel, but let me tell you something. I don't want to see anybody on here being hurt by anybody. I don't want to see anybody being bullied. There's just no reason for that. There's enough going on in this world. This shit is really unnecessary. And I just think that it's out of control. And like, you have some people that'll speak up about it, but it depends. Like, again, there's multiple people that this is happening with. For me, it's just been nonstop with Bombshell, and I think it's wrong. And I don't like it, I don't think it's right to treat people like that. You don't have to like someone, okay, fine. But I mean, to see them be put into a bad position, that's not cool either, because I wouldn't want to see anybody have that happen to them, ever. Hey, Pink, what's up? How you doing? It's nice that you could join a live. As you can see, it's not going great. But hey, it is what it is. Like I keep saying, like I'm so over it for real. It's hard because you get to know and these people and you get involved in their daily lives. It's hard to walk away, I think. It is, and then you get chatting with different people and stuff. And it's just like, you want to go in, you want to say hi to the creator, you want to, talk with people. And I don't know. I'm good. Just got out of work. I bet it was busy for you tonight, huh? It's always busy, really. Um, I'm glad that you could stop by. I don't really go too long. There's so much that I want to address with this, but it nobody gives a damn anyway. And I just think that it's sad that grown ass adults are acting like this. I mean, you can speak on things, of course. I mean, we all have a voice, and we all have opinions. So it's no different for me to speak out what my thoughts and feelings are versus somebody else. And I don't know. I just don't like to see people, real life happening to people. I don't like to see bullying of people. And it's just a majority of things. And I have a lot going on in my life right now. And for me to even come on and discuss this stuff, I don't know. I think in some ways I'm trying to get my mind off of other things. And I think that that's one of the reasons that YouTube has been my outlet, but more now than probably ever. I've needed my outlet, and it was YouTube. I'm not going to go any further with that. So, and my channel is basically, for maybe one day for my son. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, maybe one day for my son to say to, my grandchildren, hey, this was your feisty grandmother, Anyway, not getting into any of that. So we just all have lots of things going on in life. And coming onto YouTube is something I enjoyed and I just don't anymore. It seems like because all you see on here is nasty shit, man. We have enough going on in the world. If anybody's paying attention, I don't know. I don't know if people are, but there should be. So, yeah. It will. It will. I'm fine. There's some things I probably shouldn't have said the one part that I did, and it gets emotional sometimes, Yep. I think people use YouTube, for an outlet. I mean, some people come on here to learn things. Some people, like me, I'm just coming on here because I wanted to talk to people, I wasn't, and to be supportive of other channels. That's all. How about a private support group on Facebook? I'm a Christian Widows group. It helps. I don't know. I thought maybe sometime, maybe back to Facebook. It's been a long time. I don't know. Maybe that would be better. I'm not sure anymore. I just know that I used to enjoy this so much, and it would keep my mind away from other things. Especially now, like I said, more than ever, like I'm trying to get my mind away from things. I used to think I could make a positive difference on YouTube and change some people's hate, but nah. It's an uphill battle. Yeah, Pink, you're not kidding. I mean, I'm not expecting people to change. It's just like I guess I thought maybe people could just take a look at themselves, you know? That's because again, like I said, broken record, which we treat people the way we like to be treated, and we are taught to not bully. We teach our own children that, and it's like that shit's out the window. It's like it doesn't even matter, you know? It's okay to talk about what's bothering you. It's good to release, but it really sucks that you have to be careful on YouTube nowadays. You do. Like, people, I think, are very guarded on here. And I was told a long time ago. I was told a very long time ago. Do not talk about your real life here. You know, like I said, I made mistakes from the go. And the time that I did take away from doing anything on my channel, I tried to learn, you know? And I I definitely made my own mistakes. I've never done like the real life stuff. I honestly do not think you should ever do that. And there might be people that disagree with me, but look, I don't want to see people put in danger or their children or anything. You know, I don't. You know, so you want to make fun about that, well, then whatever, but I don't. It's not all right. So, you know, I'm very private on YouTube. You have to be, yes, you do, Pink. Like, you really can't be putting out stuff because people do all kinds of crazy shit. Like, you know, people are still at the CPS stuff. People, I mean, come on. Nobody needs them in their lives. Nobody wants to deal with the police. It's just, it's crazy on here. It's crazy. And that's it. It truly is, in my opinion. You're a one voice, but one voice is all it takes sometimes. Don't give up. I'm not going to give up, Muppets. It's just, as you know, there's a lot happening, and it's just getting really frustrating. You have a huge heart. I just hate that it keeps, well, you know, my mom always said, you know, Stacy, you're a glutton for punishment. Yeah, well, she's right, you know. Sometimes we think that our parents are full of it when in reality they're not, you know. And it's good to listen to what your parents have to say, you know. So, all right. The main thing about this, you guys, was that the bullying is definitely out of control. And again, I know not everybody's going to like the same people. I understand that. But I just don't know why you have to constantly go at somebody day in and day out. Like, it's not right. It's just not. And it's one day it's gonna like push somebody over. So you guys could do so many other things, you know. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, and I think it's wrong. Nobody deserves that. No matter how much you don't like somebody, like, to be pushed like that. You know, I've said it before. If Bomb probably wasn't as strong as what she is, it could have very well happened. But I don't want to see that for anybody. And I don't want to see nothing bad here for anyone either. I heard that a particular creator wanted to show proof that I went on vacation last month. Like, what the hell? I actually heard about that. That's crazy to me. Just crazy to me. I almost mentioned her tonight, and I thought, no, I'm going to keep this on one person because there's other days, let me tell you, there's so much going on when it goes on with her. But I think that Diane and Wendy have been handling that. And damn, I don't know what's wrong with people. I don't. Well, Muppets knows who you're talking about too. Oh, okay. Got it, Pink. Got it. You thought that idiot was gone. I stopped watching Bomb a year ago. Oh, you did, Pink? I always was watching in the bushes and stuff like that. Again, Pink, you should already know I was never a heavy commenter places and stuff, but I still would go watch, hit the thumbs up. I would be supportive of channels, and I just I've taken notice over time that it's like everything she does, it's not good enough. It's not gonna be good enough. And I as I said, it's been said and said tonight, people are entitled to their feelings. But it is so repetitive. It's day in and day out. At some point, that becomes bullying when it is being done over and over and over. And it's just not right. What did you say here? You don't watch many people anymore? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, Pink. Whatever happened to the lady named Madonna? She lived in Europe, I think, and supposed to be terminal. Madonna? Madonna? Oh, I think I know who you're talking about, but it wasn't Madonna, unless if that was her real name. Yeah, I don't know if that was her real name. It's on my channel, right? Are we thinking about the same person, Kim? She has some nerve. She needs to stay gone. I know how you feel about her, Muppets. I hope so too. You know what? I don't even know, Kim, if we're talking about the same person. Her real name was Madonna. Are you talking about being there? Is that who you're talking about, Kim? Like, there's somebody else on my channel that I had done. She was sick too, and she was from over the ponds as well. Kim, I believe she did. Yes, I believe so. Yeah. That's it. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, I believe she did. She was very ill, as you know. Stacy, not watching a lot of these creators was the best thing for my mental health. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. And that's why, like I said, I've actually been shutting it down a lot. Like, I've just, if things are left up, which I've said many of times, then I'll watch. But if for some reason they're not and I miss them, I miss them. Oh no. Yeah, she did. Yeah. It's been a little bit too. I don't remember exactly when, Kim. And I know that sounds so bad. I don't remember like the date and stuff like that. This place can really make you sick. I know firsthand because I have dear friends that have been really terrorized on here. People do get terrorized on here. It's terrible. You'll get to the point of having enough. I'm very close. I'm very close. Because like I said, I have a lot going on. So the other thing that I enjoy a lot is going to the salon, and which is pretty expensive because I have long hair. And I go there in a couple of weeks. It's just not a place you can just get into. Like you just call there and say, hey, you got an appointment tomorrow? No. So you know. All right, ladies. It's been an hour. You know, that's usually my fill. You know? So what? You deserve it. Treat yourself. Yeah. I do enjoy it. We'll see how long that lasts, huh? So, yeah. Please pay attention to what you're doing. Don't push somebody over the edge. You don't got to like somebody. But if you don't see that one channel after another, after another, after another, after another, talking about the same thing, going at the same person, isn't bullying, I don't know. I don't know what to say to anybody. And because it's not all right. You wouldn't want it done to you. I'm sure you wouldn't want it done to your family member or friend. You know, why would you do that to somebody else? So please think about what you guys are doing because it's not cool. You know, it's not. So have a good weekend. Love seeing you. Yes, it was nice that both of you ladies, all three of you ladies, come in and would talk because Muppets and myself were basically holding it down tonight. You know, it's like I said, it's been terrible, but I haven't given up. You know, I was taught to never give up. So my channel will get there. I need to be consistent. So, and I got a really awesome gift for my birthday. And I think that my next stream, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this because, and I've asked and I feel terrible about it. But because of everything that's been going on, everyone knows like I'm a BoxyCharm fan and I get BoxyLuxe and I have so many boxes. It would be like a field day for most people to just go open all of those boxes. So I want to do some of that. But on my birthday, I got like the ultimate BoxyLuxe. Like it was awesome. So I thought about sharing that and stuff. But I wanted to talk about this first. So it was just something that was more important to me. And yeah. All right, ladies. Thank you so much. Thanks, Pink. Thanks, Muppets. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. For everyone that was in the bushes, thanks for watching. Have a great night, you guys. And hopefully I will be back soon. And that's it. I will talk to you guys later.